Name is Ike Johnstone. Right now we're at the Bill Pickett Riding Academy located on West River Drive in Montgomery, Fairmount Park, Philadelphia. We moved in here to start a youth program to work with the youth, primarily in the Temple area. That's where it all, because I spent 30-some years of my life in Temple. I have 4 kids, they all graduated from Temple. So it was started to, like, as far as I'm concerned, to give back to Temple and to the kids in that area. Right. And I know one of the things that it did for me when my kids were young, I think my oldest boy, who's 33 now, when he was about 12, with all my kids, we got involved in horses. And I like to think, and matter of fact, I know that it built up their self-confidence. Getting involved with it with my kids, you know, my wife we was all sitting around the table talking about what could we do with our kids as a family. So my wife said, oh, she always liked horses. Well, I always had this little thing for horses, so I went out and bought one. You know, and it was one of the best purchases I ever made. We teach that there's love and strength, and that's what the horses are. There's love and strength. These are powerful animals. And you just treat them with kindness, they'll give it back to you.
Have you seen any transformations of young people, other than your kids, getting to come here?
Yeah, there's one young man that comes to mind. He came here, his name is Muhammad. He would live here if I would let him, you know. He came here and, you know, you couldn't understand what he was saying. He mumbled, you know, you could very, you know, and he's been here about 6 months now, and you can see the gradual change. I can understand what he's saying now. He sticks his chest out when he does things, because kids that came through after him, he's like showing them what to do. So it gives that little peer thing. He walks around now with his chest out and whatnot, and they look up to him. When we bring, say, like a young kid in here, 7 or 8 years old, that's never been around a horse, that's just seen them on TV, they're terrified. Horses, because they're intimidating, you know what I'm saying? But then once we start to working with them, you know, we get them to the point where they'll lead this big animal. Can you imagine what that does to one? You know, 2 days ago they was terrified. Now they're leading this big, huge animal, you know, just with his fingertips. And it also teaches that you can get things out of life without taking them. See, you ain't gonna take nothing from a horse. So you have to cooperate with this horse to get this horse to cooperate with you. So it teaches cooperation. You know, they don't care nothing about you being a corner boy, anything else. You know what I'm saying? You want to respect me. That's what that horse is saying. I don't know. I think it's the thing that that I really enjoy is seeing these kids when they come in, they scared to death. By the time they leave, and there's smiles on their face, you know, and that's what keeps me going. Horses mirror us. You know, when you look at a horse, you're looking at yourself. You know, he has no agenda. You know what I'm saying? What you see is what you get.